weights, Kenilworth on Wednesday. You start in race 2 with Princess Izzy. She lost ground at the start last time, but still ran well. Do you think that she could be competitive?
Yeah, Vicky, she stumbled out the gates on that occasion and obviously was a little bit further back than we would have wanted, but obviously ran a very good race. So hoping this time she comes out without any issues and she can be in the right spot, and she's got to be competitive.
Race 3 over the mile, you've got the 3 runners. First of them is Midway. He's had the 1 run. Could he improve on that?
Yeah, he'll definitely improve. Still may need 1 more run to tighten up completely, but definitely expecting him to appreciate the extra ground and expecting good improvement from him.
A similar question about joining the dots with Louis aboard. 5 lengths off on debut. Has he improved at home?
Yeah, definitely, and tightened up a lot. You know, he's a nice horse. I feel that the run would have taught him a lot. So definitely a horse that would be worthy of inclusions into everything on Wednesday.
And then the runner with the experience is Press On Regardless with Raymond aboard. Finished sort of second after his 3rd run after gelding, do you think that the experience will count, or the improving youngsters will be preferred?
No, look, I think he's made very good progression since we've put him around the turn, and obviously since gelding. His last start was a really good win. I mean, good second to his stable companion. His work at home is really good. So definitely a fit horse, and expecting a very competitive run from him.
Race 4, over the 1400 metres, you've got Champagne Mac, a bit of a wide draw, but it's his first run out the maidens, and Richard retains a ride.
Yeah, first run out the maidens. Obviously, you know, he's a horse that I think is a little bit better than his form, but obviously stepping him up around the turn will be quite interesting to see what he's capable of. He did win well when he won the maiden handicap, but obviously this is a big step up, so I think we'll just use it as a reference to see how he appreciates the turn.
Race 5, the 2 runners, you've got Big Unit drawn well, and he comes down back in trip after going the mile last time. Will he prefer that?
Yeah, you know, I think he's just a horse that needs to get racing and get going, so I do expect him to run well. His work at home's been good. He is a horse that could possibly need gelding down the line, but you know, we'll see how he goes tomorrow, but on his work he should run a good race.
Then you have Hard Winter, who hasn't really shown the early speed over the 1200. He steps up to the 14. Will he prefer that and be able to get a bit more in the race?
Yeah, I'm hoping that he will. You know, we'll ride him a little bit quiet and hopefully let him finish it off. So, you know, his last run suggested to me that he's looking for a little bit further. So hence the reason why we're trying the turn now.
Race 6, the 3 runners. First them, a Future Prince, who always looks like a nice type of horse. He ran a great race last time out. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, he's in a very good space, this horse, and his last run, as you say, was very good. He looks amazing. His work at home has been top class, and you know, if he reproduces the same run as last time, he's got to be a horse that will run very well.
Zil Morris, Richard aboard. He's so consistent and never far off. How's he doing at home?
Yeah, he's doing well. You know, it looks the right type of race for him. I think 14 is a good trip for him. He seems to be most competitive over that. So, you know, he's a horse that definitely, you know, he didn't run that far off them in the Guineas. So he's a horse that does have ability. So definitely a horse to be included.
And then drawn out wide is Ales Morris with Gareth aboard. Coming off a long rest, will he need this run back?
Yeah, I definitely need the run, Vicky. You know, he had a few complications and had a long break. As you say, bad draw. So, you know, we'll be looking just to get him into the race, give him a ride and let him finish it off well. So, you know, I think he'll need a run to tighten up.
Then race 7, Grand Bay. He's got Craig Zaki aboard and seems to be dropping in the ratings.
Yeah, he is. Obviously, you know, he's never that far off. Obviously, the drop will help. So he's a horse that's capable of getting into the money. So hopefully he can do that.
Race 8, 2 runners, Night Bomber, nice type of horse, good competitive win, and he also comes in this race with a lightweight.
Yeah, he does. The only thing is he's dropped in trip to a 5 furlong. It may be a little bit on the short side for him, but you know, I wanted to get another run into him, and the next 1200 there's a bit of a lengthy gap, so hence the reason why we're in the 5. But he does have good speed. Whether it's going to be enough for a 5 furlong, I'm not sure, but we'll see tomorrow. But as you say, a nice light galloping weight. He is a nice horse, so if he can handle the 5 furlongs, then I'm expecting competitive run.
The Abdicator, he's quite a headstrong individual. Do you think that Richard will suit him?
yeah, I'm hoping, Richard's, he sits nice and quietly. So the Abdicate is a horse that we've always rated. On his day, when he puts everything together and he behaves himself, he's definitely a horse that can do. And I think he proved that when he ran a very good time at Durbanville when he won. So definitely a horse that you have to respect.